And I guess that would bring me to my next point is the guys that are on these franchise tags. Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley as the most notable names. Okay. Now, I talked a little bit about Saquon Barkley. I talked about his rookie year. I talked about what he's capable of and what his talent was. This is a Giants team that just came off of a season where he was clearly the number one guy on that offense. Okay. The guy that was a huge part in leading them to the promised land. But what they do is they go in the offseason and they go pay Daniel Jones $40 million a year, a guy who hasn't proved anything in this league. Even with last year, the guy had 300 plus passing yard games all of last year, and both came against the terrible defense of the Minnesota Vikings. Two times. You can go across this league and you won't find many other guys with the same stats that they had or that he had all year and go home and get paid $40 million a year. Hey, Willie Jack, I know you in here tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. That's my dog. And I know you're a big person or a big supporter of market value. I understand it, but this ain't a $40 million a year guy, in my opinion. And these are the decisions I have a problem with when it comes to, all right, you think I need to pay this guy $40 million? No, just because you did something silly and pay him $40 million, man, y'all crazy, man. I'm not going to pay the next guy an amount based off of him. You know what I mean? Now, when it starts to that was an outlier to me. Now, once it starts to legitly go up as far as market value, all right, we can talk then. But I think this move was more so an outlier than more so him being actually worth that or him, falling into his term. The guy hasn't proven anything. Whereas Saquon Barkley, don't get me wrong, he had his injury history. But when healthy, he puts top numbers up in the league. He's amongst the top 5, top 3 running backs in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. And he's proven it. He's shown it. The years that he's been able to play full seasons or close to full seasons, you see his production. It's right there in your face. And you see the difference that he makes in games. I can go back to the first game of the season where it came down to a 2-point conversion. They threw a shovel pass to Saquon Barkley. He makes 2 people miss and then bulls over a safety from the 1-yard line and gets in the end zone and wins you that game. It may be 1 or 2 other running backs. I don't know if any other running backs in the league make that play. He made that play. He got you that W. That's the difference between y'all getting to the playoffs and y'all barely missing it. You know what I mean? So when I watch games like this, man, don't tell me that running backs don't make that much of a difference. And don't tell me that you can go find any running back anywhere in the field to go make these type of plays. I ain't buying it. Then we go to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs been a solid running back, okay? And we could talk a little bit about him about how he's not only a good player, good locker room guy, he does whatever it takes to win. You know what I'm saying? Always been there, been sticking with you through ups and downs throughout his time with the Las Vegas Raiders. Then he comes off a season where he leads the league in rushing, and there's an issue with you paying him. Man, y'all get out of here, man. Y'all get out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. This man showed y'all what he can do, what he's capable of. And when he's out there, again, another guy who's also showing you like, hey, man, I'm here, and this is what I can do. And I'm going to do it down in and down out. And I ain't going to complain about it either. And y'all can't figure out how to pay him. Today is July 5th, day after July 4th. Man, happy July 4th to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They got into July 17th to make this move. You know what I'm saying? They got into July 17th to get a deal done. Because if not, either my guys got to sign that franchise tag or they sitting out. And I'm not feeling too good about that. That's going to take some excitement away from the game. Running back is one of the more exciting positions in the NFL in general. So when we talking about that, man, start thinking about that. League owners, the NFL, y'all know about y'all money, right? Y'all do whatever y'all can, to keep these quarterbacks healthy. Y'all about y'all money. hey, running backs are very exciting when it comes to this NFL, man. So I get it. Maybe one or two may not. Hey, man, but you're gonna start changing the trajectory. And as these little kids are coming up, they're gonna say, "Nah, I ain't going. What I'm going to play running back for? Are you want me to get beat up every single play and get paid the least? Nah, I'm good. I can go be a wide receiver, man. I can go play on the other side of the ball and be a linebacker and make more than that. You know, man, I can go rush the passer. You know, you're gonna see a change, a shift in things when it comes to how players are preparing themselves to come into the NFL, man. So, that's my 2 cents.